for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh, now
Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We did.
nice. What's up, HLC? How's sounds? I am playing, this is just the intro. How's mic volume and stuff like that? Tell me loud. What up, Brandon? Yep, this is just the intro, so just waiting on it to start up.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That
Good
stuff will
deal,
right
good
you in
deal.
a second.
Yeah, because it is dummy loud. Potion.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Alright, my mic should sound better.
I'm feeling
There we
better,
go.
sir, if you'd like
Yeah,
to look
that's
around a
actually
bit.
work. Oh, right on. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why. London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form
I
of
just now
ancient
got the
magic.
gameplay.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Not just jumping off the edge.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Whose volume is a little lower? Okay, I can turn the game down a little bit. How's that now? I could also... hang on. I have a limiter on, so that should allow me to go a little louder. Alright, how's that? Better. Sweet. Yeah, I appreciate it, because this stuff is... I don't know. My other mic took a crap on me earlier today, so...
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah, you're an old bag that fell on his ass. Now the game you can't hear? How about that? I'll put my filters here.
Ah, up there.
Okay, how's that?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Good? Alright, cool.
Steady yourself.
Oh, I'm steady.
Reparo.
I wanted to do Reparo Broski.
Almost there.
A little slow intro, but not too shabby. Oh, these pots. Wreck pots.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Privacy.
Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, It's a mural of some kind.
Looks like they're playing cards.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
It
Interesting.
is very linear so far. Let's see.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
That
I'm hoping once I
enchanted
actually get to
crystallized
Hogwarts,
stone.
it should be open
What could
world.
it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh look, it's me.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
Dude, let's
I
go.
don't believe it.
Hello?
You make me.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Alright, Lily, you gotta go over there, baby.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12. I
Wizarding
presume.
Bank.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
Alright, that's pretty cool. It's like a rail train.
Keep your hands inside
Rail
the
train car.
if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
I mean, these visuals are cool as shit.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Angry ass. Absolutely, man. I'll let you know for sure. I'm hoping to fucking get to Hogwarts at least before I hop off here in about an hour and a half. So I'll be streaming for a good 2 hours
When was the last time
by the
this
time
vault
it's
was
done.
accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my
80
desk
bucks.
for
I think I
hundreds
only
of
paid
years.
60 for the
In that
digital
time,
deluxe.
No one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Ah, I need to go check that out.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, check it out. I got nothing out of the chest. That's bullshit.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm
You
not
get
sure.
it for the PS5. Oh, gotcha.
I
If you would
wonder
have
Instructions
had
for
the
Vault
digital
12
deluxe,
indicate
you would have
that I am to
actually been able to
grant
play it
access to the
yesterday.
holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
Hey, look.
That
Here's the
was
Hogwarts
certainly
banner.
unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Shite. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Cancel your pre-order, but no, I ain't left on it. Gotcha.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
I completely understand, for sure.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then
Good
I dare
part,
say
it's a
we are about to discover the
slow
secret
intro.
of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no
Stay close.
disapparating if
Revelio.
things go poorly.
Revelio.
Not out of Gringotts.
Just in case, you know. It is cool that he turns his head with my mouse.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
Oh,
When I
look, there's
moved
a dude
towards the
upside
glow,
down.
it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there.
I mean,
but
it's
the statue's
cool.
positions don't match.
Ready for this freaking
When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
open world part of the.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, look, the statue stood up. Oh, look, I'm gonna battle some statues. Take it. A lot of words. Come here and attack me, buddy. One. Two. There we go. Wizard chest right.
Stay close!
Revelio. Lumos.
Where'd he go? What's this?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
19
Where am I
coins.
supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
A few coins here.
Ah, that's where they're leading. Glow again.
So back to the statue again.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have
Wicked.
no choice. I'm going to have
Hello,
to
Leah. How you doing? Oh gosh. Oh. Alright, Protegos. Okay. Stupefy. Oh man, I hit that one way too soon. Okay. Yeah. Come on, hit me. Okay.
Lumos.
Alright. Yeah, so this is on normal mode. It's not too shabby right now.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Another weird statue, torchy thing.
Revelio.
portal. But yeah, how you doing today? I think I said hello, but I don't know if you heard me or not.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Yes, it's just randomly freaking poured out.
Follow my lead.
That makes sense.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
So I'm gonna try not to talk during cutscenes. That way, if people want to hear the lore, then they can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
It's fingernails.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Alright, see, this is why I'm going Dark Arts. Professor, you better run. Holy shite. Mother with the Lord of the Rings and Mordor.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Well, we made it through the intro, boys and girls, ladies and gents, anything and everything, whatever you want to be called. Alright, man, I'll catch you later, Brandon. I appreciate you stopping in and helping me out with the settings, especially. If you get another break and you want to hop back in, I'll be streaming for about another hour. And then I'll be streaming again, maybe tonight, later tonight, and then definitely on Thursday afternoon.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
I'm telling everybody.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I better get Ravenclaw, man. That's my house.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly
mess.
losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
My dude looks like a twerp, like a freaking jock. I made him that way. There's a reason. It's Harry.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're
Sorting
just
hat
in
just glitched
time.
out.
Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
No. Hell no. Damn it.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Hell no, that's not what I want. I'm Ravenclaw.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy
Guess we're playing this
Headmistress,
one.
it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
As a
Right
Hufflepuff.
this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I should run. Run. All these Hufflepuffs. I mean, I guess the yellow is cool.
Lumos. Revelio.
Over here, water in the plant source. Oops. I don't know Nice, but let's see what. Oh, baby carriage? No, it's a big ass chest.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit.
Same.
At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the Ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. Nice, nice. I'll grab me an apple. Oh, that was an awkward way to eat an apple.
All of my siblings have gone on to
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Nora.
Oh, hello there.
I'd like to be
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh,
Adelaide's,
yes.
really
I'm just a
important
bit
to the story.
distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
What the hell kind of kitty is that?
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howin. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I'll try not to.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay, better get outside the common room. Hello, Professor.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh my.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
That was cool.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, come on.
Lumos.
This
Revelio.
way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I want to check out the door.
Lumos. Revelio.
The picture's moved. Give me another apple.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Oh, too cool. You just unlocked a field guide challenge. Father's tools. Nice. I don't want to open it. Yes.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
Madam,
that.
you're
Inside.
not even letting me fuck around with this. Aha. Skier. Aha. No, I don't want that then. I'll wear the gloves. Want the glasses. A outfit. And I have collections. Okay. Nice. Whatever.
Side of the castle.
Site is large.
Revelio.
Good timing.
Ah.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Would you just look at it?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the
Revelio.
quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I can't help it if I've never.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmead as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmead, Professor.
Hogsmead is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmead. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
My, oh my, this
and
intro
remember
is
to
so long.
use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmead for those supplies.
I try to imagine the great witches and wizards of
I want to check this out.
Revelio.
What is tea? Ooh. Reslot stuff. Stupefy. Nice.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding...
Oh shit, you can actually skip that.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Levioso. We're gonna go Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmead for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
I don't know what this is doing. I wonder if
Revelio.
you have to do something with all of them around. You look like Buddha.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello? I guess. Oh, what this freaking. Okay, so how do I actually get there? Is it this over here?
Do you think it's painful to be an
This way? No? Could be. Okay, it was. I didn't actually click anything, so I'm kinda glad I did that.
Revelio.
Oh look, another field guide page. There's so much shit in that room. Now, like, why? Blue flame. Oh, kitty kitty. Oh, I need a better kitty.
Meow.
Revelio.
Dinging. That was quite cool.
Revelio.
I don't believe this is the correct class. It is not. Hello, Professor Weasley. I shall leave you. Ah. Probably no.
What are you up to now?
Oh, shut up, lady. Hello, kitty cat. Bam.
Revelio.
There is a lock. Two lock. The flames out there. Guess I'll go up here. Where? Okay. I'm just gonna go to class.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Now, well done.
Wow, wow, wow.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Levioso.
Easy.
Levioso. Stupefy. Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy
Levioso.
How's the view?
Stupefy. Levioso.
Your opponent's designed to attack or defend yourself.
Not
Whooped
bad
his
for a
ass.
beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh shit.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Right. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
That's such a Slytherin thing to say.
Club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Oh my god, it's even higher. Bought me some tea.
Revelio.
Walker's skeleton. Let's see what's here up here. Hogwarts Tower. Jesus H. This way. What do you do?
Revelio.
You got chased. So I'm gonna swear that I'm up to no good. Why not? Hello? Oh my lord. So high. It's Professor Fig. Cool. Oh my golly. Back this way. Watch this.
Professor Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin,
Can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Skill checks are pretty cool. Accio. Accio. Oops.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Yo, that's cool.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the excellent. Not to worry. That's it. Very good.
Stop.
Stay focused.
You trash ass bag.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You cheated.
That is how it's done.
Cheated.
Accio.
Chill, chill, chill. You're too far.
To the best of us.
Chill out. You shut up.
There we go.
Excellent control there.
Bag of ass. Not knock mine off, you. My lord. I would like to replay you.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
This is freaky. This game already sucks at it. Oh my lord.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
The whack. Without it's both off. You cheater. We both fall off. How about it?
Watch this.
All I have to do is literally score points. Right. Sometimes you have to play ball offensively.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
They obviously gave me the win.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Says it though.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Little late, but you're here. Hey, I appreciate you, boss. I'll be probably going to make it either Hogsmead or at least 15 more minutes.
Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Who wants?
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until
Why didn't you
next
tell me
time.
that before?
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
And now what? Hogsmead. Okay, now what do I have to do? Ooh, that's a dueling club. Okay, well, let's do this.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Anyone been into Albany's shop?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Revelio.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I got it. I don't know how I got it, but I got it. Legend. Nice. Weasley? It is Professor Weasley, which is actually, I think it's Ron's great-grandmother. It is the Weasleys, yep.
We can't help it all,
Off on another
Revelio.
adventure, are we?
Lumos. Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
That's the
You're
freaking
the
house I
student
should have
everyone's
been
been whispering about.
for Harry
Hope your
Potter.
first day's going well. You
Stay
certainly seem to
1000.
hold your own in charms.
Whatever the goblin stuff,
I've been fortunate.
the
Beginner's
goblin
luck.
wars.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Line between Hogwarts Legacy. And 100 years before the events. Thought it was 1,000, but it is, I guess it's 100. I'm a Raven. Am I a Ravenclaw? I'm a Hufflepuff in this freaking playthrough. I accidentally accepted Hufflepuff based off of an answer, and well, here I am. Even though, according to my wizarding world, I am 100% a Ravenclaw. So I'm going to be an evil ass freaking Hufflepuff.
I'd much prefer it if everyone
Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
And I also, my Patronus is a crow or a sparrow. I can't remember which one.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmead I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Good, it better be my freaking
I'm eager to get to
spruce
Hogsmead.
wand.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
He's also a Slytherin.
Unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer, let's go.
People are always fussing about in my common room. Someone was trying to come up with some sort of...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, so after this, I am going to complete.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Ah! How do you... Wait, where are the flying pages? Because I'm a dingus. Okay.
Got it.
Oh. That's right. Legend.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I'm masterful at the arts of wizardry.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
That was a little tougher skill trick.
Reparo.
That's it. Nice. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I do go through here. No. Where is this other one?
Revelio.
There's another one somewhere. Whatever.
I spent hours trying to...
Oh dear. I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
Cressida, by the way. And
The
I'm afraid
intro's
everything's
really long.
not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I will 100% read that diary. Just saying. I want to see what this is
There's
called.
something in there. I just know.
Hello, Lenora.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brain. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
just know we were finally going to win the Quidditch.
I want to get back to my main quest.
Why make a fine keeper?
Time to meet the Slytherin.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a chest in there.
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
Digging.
I think it's fine.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmead.
Yeah, I'm going to skip these just so I can get to Hogsmead. And then I can hop off here and get my ass to where I'm going.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
That character sounds like the dude off Full on
Speaking
Order.
of detention, this trip to Hogsmead might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on
Revelio.
As is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
Accio.
To look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
So that's how we make the health potions. Got it.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself.
Revelio.
Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already think.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Sounds like I would be going through
Hence
there.
the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmead just past those ruins up ahead.
Looks like we're getting our party in.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Stroke of luck, huh?
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I hope it is. Jesus. No.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I think he can improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Oh, she can sprint though. Hogsmead.
Honestly,
He's wearing a teal suit. Nice.
The magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people,
There's a
but
shop.
there's just something about Hogsmead. We all
Lumos.
flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
Chests.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmead.
Alright, I'm gonna get my wand, and after my wand is done, I shall be out of here. It looks like wanding is right to beside us. That's not it. Ollivanders, there we go.
Blooming beard, not a gem.
Hello. I would like my wand.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
It's you.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now,
Truly.
come with me. Let's
Old as
find you
hell.
the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
And my spruce
Well,
wand.
go ahead, swish.
Swish, swish.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Oh no.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon
That's what she
heartstring. Let's give this one a try. shelf for you. Here, take it.
Why didn't you show us, big dog? But I don't want it to be like that. I want the piss. Hello.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
We'll go with that. It's supposed to be spruce.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
14.5 inches. No.
Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alright, ladies and gents, that will be the end of this first part. Yeah, alright, Reaper. Hey, Reaper, I'm actually getting ready to end the live stream, so you catch me on my outro. But Thursday, I will be live streaming this again, possibly tomorrow. But no matter what, the second part will be up. We're here at Hogsmead, and we have our first one. We have our very own wand. So catch us next week, or the next time, for the next video. Catch y'all later.